Hi guys, it's Bonnie again. I've been having requests of doing a day in the life of a teen mom, and see ickies, and that's kind of hard for me to do because the camera I use is actually my laptop camera, so I can't like take it everywhere with me and record it all the time, and I don't really know how to edit videos. So I don't really like, to be honest, I don't know how to like sit here and do something here and then go do something else and turn the camera back on and put it together. I know it's probably simple, but it's just something I really don't know how to do. And a day in the life of a teen mom, I think that's kind of a horrible name because it's like you're grouping us all together and we're not all the same. But for me, it would be getting up around like 7 o'clock. Well, obviously before that, because she gets up before that to eat. But to start my day out, I'll get up around 7 and start getting ready for school and start like feeding her and getting her ready for the day. I don't have to be at school until 10:14 because I have modified days now. But whether I walk or get a ride depends on my sister's schedule, and usually she does give me a ride, so I leave around 10. But if not, then I leave around 9:45 so I can get to school on time. And don't really do anything all day. Today, actually, I came home early because students were calling the school saying that I've been threatening to kill their kids and I've been selling drugs in the hallway, which is pretty crazy. Like, I don't even eat meat. I've been a vegetarian for the past 4 years. It's 4 years this October. And stop. I don't really do anything. Like, I don't really talk about people. I do have drama with people. I feel like in high school that's just something that happens. Like, everybody has drama with somebody. But I think it was a little extreme to have people have their parents call in saying that I'm selling drugs to them, saying that I say yummies, that I said I'm gonna kill them and stuff, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, I gotta come home early and save my baby, which is pretty cool. And it's actually 1:58, so on a regular day I wouldn't be here right now. I'd still be at school. I usually don't get home till like a little bit before 3. And then this young fella, yeah, she eats all the time. And right now she actually ate a big jar, similar to this one, but instead of it being pears and blueberries, it was a turkey dinner thing. And honestly, like, we don't really give her a lot of food like that. Like, we do when we don't cook, but I'd rather give her table food. And she's 7 months, so I don't know if that's really that's not really what you're supposed to be doing, but she takes table food a lot better than she will, like, jar food. And I don't know. I fed her this morning, though. I had this white shirt on. Fed her some fruits or whatever, and some oatmeal. And went to school. My shirt not so white. I don't know if y'all can see the stains, but she stained it all the way around. Yellow dots all over my shirt. So yeah. And that's just kind of like, you get used to it. Like, usually I don't get dressed till after I feed her, but today I was in a hurry because I woke up late. And whoa. I guess she's done. And I got stains. And it's just something, like, when you see a girl at school now, and, like, she's a mom, and she has a stained shirt, like, don't you dare comment on her shirt. Don't you dare. Because did you feed a baby that morning? No. I don't think so. Even if you don't feed a baby, like, they still always seem to get you messy. Like, and it is okay, because that is what they do. And I'm not going to go and change my clothes because I have some stains on them, especially if I'm running late. Like, if I had time, then yeah, of course I'm going to. Like, no doubt in my mind. Like, who wants to go to anywhere looking messy? But considering that I can't, like, I don't have any time to change, like, I'm not going to. I'm not going to be late for school or from any of my classes because I have a little stain. Say yum yums. I think a day in the life, like, you're supposed to, like, I guess walk around and, like, pretty much do everything you do that day, I guess. But it's Friday, so, and my Fridays are honestly way different than my weekdays, because Friday usually, like, I'll have a friend over or something, or my sister will watch her for a little bit while I go hang out with somebody who lives in my apartment complex for a little while. Yeah. And I'll take her to the park. Actually, it's getting kind of cold, so I can't really take her anywhere. And yeah. And now it's time to clean her up. And she's actually allergic to wipes. Like, any wipes but Huggies Pure and Natural, which is pretty crazy. I know it's a little extreme, a little over dramatic, but she rashes up really bad. So when we clean her up, we actually, like, we have to use water. And we can even use soap because she's allergic to that too. And I should have had it ready because I know we're on camera, but hey. After I feed her, depending on the time, I'll clean her up and then she'll play for a little bit and take a nap. But since it is midday, she'll probably just play a little bit and then she'll eat again later, and then that's when I'll give her some apple juice and she'll take a nap. And that's another thing, like, we haven't been getting, like, formula either for a few weeks, actually, maybe 2 or 3. So she hasn't been drinking formula, which is pretty cool. Like, I guess, I don't know when you're supposed to cut babies off from that, or if you are until they're a year, but I don't know. So we bring her in here. Don't really know where to put everything. Let's see. Her blanket here. Yeah. Yeah. Look at you. Okay. So, to be honest, we don't always put a blanket down for her to play. And when I say we, I do mean me and my sister. And the reason is because we vacuum a lot. So, yeah. There's no need to always have a blanket. And she rolls off of it. Like, she can crawl and stuff. Or she doesn't really crawl, she scoots. I don't know if you guys saw that, but she'll scoot places now. So, we'll lay a blanket down and she'll be off of it in a few minutes. Like, if that. And she is starting to push herself up. Starting to crawl a little bit. Just so cute. I love it. Like, I love it so much. Yeah. Usually she's trying to get away from me, but I feel like she thinks I'm talking to somebody right now, so she's being nosy. And she might just want some apple juice or something. Who knows? But anyway. Oh, and every night I put her to bed at 9. My sister always gives me crap for it because it's like 9 o'clock. Really, she's a baby. Does she have to go to bed at 9? But I feel like keeping a schedule is the best for her. So she always goes nights at 9. Say nights at 9. And she's pretty good at it. Like, she usually, like, she'll cry for a few minutes when I lay her down, but that's usually it. Like, she doesn't really scream at the top of her lungs, and she's honestly a really good baby. Like, I was blessed. I know some people have babies that cry all the time, or like calic or whatever, where they stay crying, and I couldn't I couldn't deal with that. I don't know, but that's about it, I guess. We don't really do much. We just play. And I do have a comment though. A lot of people have been commenting about how I'm not a good mom or about how I'm a bad mom and stuff. And what the only thing I'd have to say to that is, okay, like, I know I'm not perfect, but nobody is. Is your mom the best mom? Is she? Like, does she always do everything right? Does she ever make a mistake? If you have a child, are you the best mom? Do you ever make mistakes? Because everybody makes mistakes. Like, everybody. And I feel like best kind of is just really like, are you doing the best you can? Are you doing everything for your baby? And if you are, then you are the best. Like, you are the best mom you can be. And you can't be anything else, you know what I mean? Like, do I neglect her? No. Does she lay crying all the time because she's hungry or because she soiled her diaper and I haven't changed her? No. I am always there for her and I always will be there for her. Yeah, she is my #1 priority. And so when people tell me, like, or when I'm getting these comments about how I'm not the best mom or whatever, it's okay. She does need bigger diapers though. But anyway, it's okay. Like, it's whatever, because I'm doing my hardest. Like, I'm trying my hardest. I am 15 years old. Like, I go to school. I make really good grades. I come home. I come straight home after school. Ride the bus home after school. And I spend my afternoons with my baby. Like, are you in my left pocket? Do I take you home? Do you see the life my baby lives? No. So, I don't think you can say whether I'm a good mom or not. And if people are telling you that, like, if anybody tries to tell you, like, you're not the best mom, or you could do better, or stuff like that, or, like, your baby is this, or your baby is that, it's like, do they have a baby? Like, everybody makes mistakes. Do they? Or when they babysit, you know, like, say you babysit, you can be with the people you babysit 24/7, right? But when you have a baby of your own, or you're taking care of somebody else's baby full time, it is hard. Like, it is really hard, and you're not gonna always want to be with them. Like, you are gonna always want to be with them, but you do need a break. Like, so when I do leave, once a week, to Woodview, like a few feet away from my apartment door, then yeah, say I'm a bad mom because I need a break. Or, like, I don't go anywhere else. Like, I don't go to football games. It's too cold to take my baby there. And yes, I could get a babysitter. I really could, but I would rather be at home with her or hanging out with people here at my house, having people that I do care about come to my house and hang out with us, rather than going somewhere with a bunch of people that in 2 more years I will never see again. I will not talk to, I will not care about, run around slapping each other's asses out on the football field, or go behind the bleachers and talk to all the other people. See, yeah, I'm so much more important. So I'm so much more important. And people are also saying, for leaving my baby on the floor, I'm a bad mom. But people are just ignorant. Like, obviously, you don't have any kids, and you don't know that you're supposed to. Like, how are they gonna learn to crawl or to walk, to roll over if they're not laying on the floor? Like, if they don't have any tummy time or floor time. It does irritate me though. Like, sometimes I do let it get to me, and those times are hard. Like, I'll cry about it sometimes. Like, I'm not a bad mom, and I'll cry. Like, I try my hardest every time, and sometimes we run out of money, so she doesn't have formula. But it's like, at the end of the day, she's eating. Like, whether it's formula or applesauce or, jar food, she's eating. Like, she's not hungry. She doesn't go to bed hungry. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But people say it's not important.